CBS presents this program in color.
Grab it. Nab it. Snap it. Chop it. That's the way. Every day you can play Beat the Clock. And now here's the star of the all-new Beat the Clock, Monty Hall.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to the all-new Beat the Clock. My kids have vamoosed so early. Well, you know who those three girls are. They'll be here all through the show. You see a lot of them. And we're going to play Beat the Clock, where two couples face each other in a game of skill, and then they go against our famous clock. Lots of money can be won, as you'll find out when we meet our champions, and the new challengers. Jack Nars will tell us who they are.
Okay, Monty, and our champions have won $20,200. Tim Norton and Lisa Fields. Challenging them in from El Toro, California, Bill and Pam Bragg.
Hello, Pam.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'd like to know something about you. Where are you from, first of all?
Well, we're from El Toro, California.
That's where the Marine base is.
Yeah, but we hear it every day. They buzz our house going to landings.
And what do you do down
I'm
there?
a teacher, a fifth grade teacher, and I'm a student myself.
What are you studying?
Well, I'm working on my doctorate.
Good idea.
Yes.
Can't get enough education.
Well, I'm so used to it, I just have to keep going. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Publish or perish, they say in your field. You got to keep getting more education all the time. Pam, what do you do while you're studying?
I'm an artist. I paint and draw, and I'm a homemaker. 2 children, Sammy. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
I said 2 children. Hi, Sam. How about the other kid?
And Kit.
Oh, I see. I don't want to forget Kid. All right, since you're an artist, you may have something in common with Lisa, who's a part-time cartoonist, and Tim over here, who is a research biologist and private multimillionaire. And total about 20 grand so far. Not bad, huh? Oh. And the reason you did that, of course, is because you two were so great at playing our bonus stunts, and you got them first time out both days, didn't you?
Yeah.
Great work. Great skill. And, of course, that pays off in the Beat the Clock show. Let's see how you do today, because you have a nice-looking couple playing against you. Let's see how talented they are. We'll start off with these teams playing against each other in a very interesting game where both teams will work together. If you'll join me out here, we will play a little game. I want the red team to stand on my right side. I want the green team to stand on this side. Gentlemen at the end, the girls inside. And here's what we're going to do. It's an interesting scene here we have, isn't it? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to have you play a little game, no hands. No hands. And we're going to have a game where you're going to alternate with each other, too. So what happens is, Tim, you start off by taking a good grip on this mouthpiece. As such. And then Lisa, same thing will happen on this team. Lisa, with her teeth, will pick up one of the small cups, put it inside your large cup, right? Then she will take the mouthpiece, and you will take one of the small cups and put it. So you alternate, and as soon as you get a cup in, you change by just offering the large cup to each other. So you just, there's one side for you, one side for you. Very sanitary show. All right, you know what you have to do. Now, this is a race. We have 60 seconds for this race, and the team that completes it first, or is leading when time runs out, will be called the winner. Bill, get right down. And tell you what, I want you to work. Wait a minute, before you do this. No, it doesn't make a difference which cup you use, but I want you to work from this side of the table. I don't want you to work on the end, so that you work this way, okay? I'll get out of your way. Make it a little easy for you. Point this. And now, gentlemen, get down, get ready, and go. Now change cups. That's it. Now he puts one in. There we go. Now get the, get him. That's it. That's it. Now you put it in. Now notice, now change to each other. Lift it up and change. Get it off the table, guys. Get it off the table. That's it. Now change. No, off the table. No, get this up. Get this up in the air. Off the table. Lift it up off the table. Off the table. Okay. Get it. Keep it in the air. Keep it in the air. Keep it in the air. That's it. Keep it in the air. All right. Now change. Okay. All right. How we doing? How we doing? And stop the clock. Red team is victorious. Red team and green team back to the home base now. Let's take a look and see what we have for you on your money amount. Tim Norton and Lisa Fields winning get the first $500 of the day. And what's more, they will now play together. Not against Pam and Bill, but against the clock for an additional $500. Are you ready for that?
We sure are. We sure are.
Yeah, I bet you are. Okay, now, what are we going to do in this game? Come on out here, and let's see what happens. The girls have brought out some balloons, and they have brought out a stick. Let's go to the starting line right about here. Now, if you'll line up one on either side of me, facing out to the audience. Okay? And you will take, behind the starting line, please, Tim, that's right. You'll take this board in your hand, one at each end. There's a handle for you, and a handle down, right down the end for you. Not any farther, just keep the handle. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is to transport these balloons. I'm going to ask you to take a balloon all the way down to a finish line on the other side of the stage. You see where the pylons are? That's the finish line. You have to cross that line with the balloon. Get both hands on here, and I will give you the balloon. I want you to perform 2 of these. I want you to get 2 of these, so when you get one down across the finish line, come back and get the other. Okay? Now, I'm going to place this balloon underneath here. Now, if you are not good, this balloon will escape from the board and fly way up there and have a wonderful time somewhere. But you have to keep that balloon down, so flatten it out, get it good and flat, and keep the balloon. Okay? I think it's a lot easier if you do it that way. That's right. And sideways, all the way down to the finish line. When I say go, let's see how much time you have for this stunt. You have to do 2 in 55 seconds. Now, I'll place them here. If it flies away, come back and get another one from me. Ready? Go. Oh, too fast. No. Keep it down, keep it down, keep it down. All right. Looks like you're on your way with this one. Slowly. That's one. Come on. That's one. Okay, here we go. All right. You still have 15 seconds. You have 15 seconds. All right. Nice going. Once again, it looked like you weren't going to be able to do it, right? Once you learned the trick of it, you did it very well. Good. Kept your balance, kept your nerve, and did it with 10 seconds to spare. So you add another $500 to your total. Just ring up that cash register for these kids. $1,000 so far today, and who knows, maybe more coming up. But then again, the Braggs will have something to say about that when we come back to play Beat the Clock after these commercial messages.
A member of our audience will receive Mardi Gras by Washington Forge. Gleaming stainless with colorful Permac handles available in yellow, brown, white, blue, or red. Mardi Gras, new from Washington Forge. Okay, Marty.
Okay, Jack. And welcome back to Beat the Clock. It's time now for the men to play a little game. We've got a marvelous game for them, too. You see all these nice styrofoam balls up on top of their tees, ready to be blown off. Well, there's room for them to fall off on either side, and the idea for you, the red team, is to knock as many as you can over onto his side, and of course green team is going to try and knock them over on your side, and the team that knocks over the more of these is going to be the winner, right? Simple enough. How are you going to knock them off? You're going to knock them off with seltzer bottles. Pick up that seltzer bottle beside you. You know how to use one, don't you? You just sit back and you spray and set a jet stream at the balls, and you knock them over. Now, if you want to really work that and get up ahead of steam to get a good spray, shake them up. When I say go, you start shaking, and you have 60 seconds, and let's see who does the most. Ready? Start shaking, and then I'll start the clock when I think you're good and ready, and start knocking balls off. We have 2 judges watching either side for you. Ready? Go. Look at these guys go. Look at them go. All right, stop the clock. All right. Now they've knocked them down. Now we have to do a count to see how many they knocked down. 8. Which team? I have 4, 9, 14 here, 8 over here. The team is the red team is the winner. Dry them off and send them back to home base. I'll tell you, that's the strongest jet stream of seltzer that I've seen in a long time. We did this in rehearsal, and it took us 60 seconds, and we didn't even knock half of these off. Have you been playing this game at home or something like that?
I play a little golf. They're on a tee.
Oh, is that what it was? Your golfers, and he figured that it was a golf ball on a tee. All right, back to the girls right now. And let's take a look at that scoreboard as the red team puts on another $500. That's $1,500. Now, for this next stunt, since you're going to work together, would you mind getting out of that suit, Timmy? we'll have the girls help you. Maybe Lisa better help you. Lisa helped him get out of the suit because you have to use your body in this next stunt, so it's imperative that you get out of the wetsuit. All right. Very well done. Listen, don't despair. You can get out of yours too, incidentally, even though you're not going to be participating in the next stunt. Get ready for the bonus shuffle round because you can still make a come from behind win today. However, Lisa and Tim are piling up the money. All right, now what I want you kids to do is come over here, the two of you, and I have a ball. Would you stand right there? Would you stand right in front of it? Very good. Can you see them all right from that angle? I'm going to see if we get a good picture of them. The ball is now inside the bowl. If you turn sideways, and I put the bowl between you, right here, between your knees, pressing up against each other, and you put your hands behind your back, will you be able to work that up and get it inside the bowl inside this amount of time? Let's take a look and see. The time for this stunt is 45 seconds. No hands. You got to work it up and get it inside that bowl. It's kind of tricky. Here, I'll make it a little easy for you, so it'll be right in the center. Okay, ready, go. Hands behind your back now, like we said. Time your cue. But he can't get it past her belly. All right, now they're trying. Work it up, work it up. You have 22 seconds. Now they're going to get up. They're watching, watch it. Look at this. They're getting very close. Now over to the drop and stop the clock. And the way you looked at each other when you had it here and couldn't get any higher, there was despair in your eyes, Lisa. But wait, I just can't wait. The way that motion, I tell you, have you ever played limbo, you know, where you have to crawl underneath the stick? You look like a limbo player there where you were going down there like that. All right, what does that mean? It means another $500 for the champions who are now up to $2,000. But the all-important bonus shuffle game comes up next. And the bonus shuffle game determines who the day's champion will be, even if they have less money. And we'll see what happens in just a minute from now. Shuffle. This is the game that everybody is really taken to, I tell you, because this is a real game of skill and excitement. You don't know what's going to happen until that last disc is thrown. This is a shuffleboard. It's our own shuffleboard with our own rules. And take a look at this. We have this whole shuffleboard divided into money amounts that range from $300 all the way up through $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 to $1,000. The team whose disc is touching the highest amount of money at the end of this game will be the winner, will be the champions, will get that amount of money and then play the bonus for 10 times that amount. So let's say that somebody hits 800 and wins it, then they'll play the bonus round for 8,000. That's a lot of dough. There's a lot at stake. Let me caution you when you're playing this game, if you go too far past the 1,000 and you go off the board, that disc is worthless. Same thing if it goes off the side. Also keep in mind that if your disc doesn't reach at least the first money amount, comes up short, we'll throw it out of the game as well. I want you to observe on our board that we have 3 red discs and only 2 green. The reason for that is the team that is leading in money coming into this round gets the extra disc. In case of a tie, of course, you'd have the same amount. But in this case, the red team has picked up all $2,000 today, and Bill and Pam are dying to win something. All right, this is your chance because, as I said, this decides the winner. Red team has the extra advantage and will go first. Ladies go first. So it'll be Lisa, then Pam, then Tim, then Bill, and then you can decide who throws the last disc if necessary. All right? So, Lisa, are you ready to play the bonus shuffle game? Here goes the first disc toss. Looks good, looks good. Yes, $800. Now, Pam, $800 right over here is what you have to beat or dislodge or do something with it. Let's see how she goes. Here goes Pam. Not enough, not enough. All right. Now, she's way back here. The red team is in safe position with 800. What will Tim's strategy be? As he goes with his second disc, will he try to knock off the green, or will he try and lay a guard, or what will he do? Tim is going to come up on this side He's trying to play it cautiously, but too cautiously because it didn't come far enough and we throw it out of the game. Now that's a little bit of help for the green team because with their last disc, they have several choices. One is to try and knock his own up a little farther. The other one is to knock this one off the board. Here comes Bill. Oh, Bill has knocked both the greens off. Well, you know what that means. That means that the red team now has a last disc if they want to use it. They're touching 800. You have another throw if you want to improve on it. What do you want to do, Lisa? She's going to take a shot. She's going to try and get it up even higher. What if she knocks herself off? No, she didn't. It's a good thing you didn't, but let me tell you, that was a very dangerous move because if you'd have just varied that throw a little bit and knocked yourself off the board, that would have been terrible because then the two of you had gone on into overtime. But you didn't. It's $800 for the red team, and they'll be playing the bonus round for $8,000 right after these messages. Tim and Lisa, who have had a habit of knocking off our bonus stunts with regularity, are going to try a brand new one this time. And if you look in front of you, you know what this is? This is one of those vacuum cleaners that are used either for shop or for home. Get quite a strong amount of pull or blow on them. But in this particular case, when I set the machine on here to on, you'll see you got a jet stream of air going up there, right? Okay, now, your job to come in the middle right over here with this jet stream. And I would say that you would just very careful. All right, now, can we get this around here? Good. You'll be able to take this, and you, Lisa, when he starts that jet stream going, I'll press the button. You have it straight up in the air. This will give you enough jet stream to keep a ball in the air, if you're good. Keep it in the air all the way over into that basket. Come back, get a second one. Get it down into that basket, do two in the time that we have for you, and you will win another bonus stunt, and this one will be worth $8,000. I believe you had 800 in the last game. This will be for $8,000. The time for the stunt to get two of the balls into the basket is 45 seconds. All right, we won't start. You get ready, hold it about this high. You're too close over here, it'll go right out the ceiling. But if you place it at the right place, he should be able to balance it. We won't start the clock until I start the machine. Are you ready? Go. All right, look at this boy. Oh, come on back. I thought he had it. Keep a steady hand for $8,000. He's getting close to the end. Close. Can he get it in the basket? He's got one. All right. He's got 15 seconds to get the second. Oh, get right back. He's got 10 seconds. $8,000 at stake. $8,000 at stake. 5, 4, 3, 2, Sorry, it was a second or two after the buzzer. I'm sorry you couldn't hear it, the machine, but we all saw it on the clock, and I was really feeling for you, Timmy. All right. I know how you're concentrating on that machine, but I had my eye on the clock, and I did all but come and grab you when the time ran out, but just about 2 seconds late. Of course, now that you know how to do it, you come back again next time, become champions again. This is the same stunt that the champions will be trying on our next show, and maybe you'll pick up the dough at that time. Well, you haven't done so badly. We're going to count up all your winnings for Lisa Fields and Tim Norton when we return from these commercial announcements. Now, Bill and Pam, of course, don't win any money on today's show, but we have some very nice gifts for you backstage, and thank you for your being with us here on Beat the Clock. A nice, lovely couple, and good luck to you. Tim and Lisa, with $2,800 today, your total now goes all the way up to... Let's see, how much is it? No, that's not the... There it is, $23,000. And you'll be back activate another couple tomorrow and see if you can add to that winning. So tune in tomorrow and see if our champions can keep on winning on Beat the Clock. Bye-bye, everybody. See you next time.
Departing contestants receive World Book Encyclopedia 2-volume dictionary containing 2,400 pages, 3,000 illustrations, and more than 225,000 entries. And from Paradise Jewelry, a $100 wardrobe of jewelry from the 1980 Artisans Collection. Exquisite designs created by Paradise. And a mirror and a supply of Final Net, the non-aerosol hairspray that's concentrated to hold up longer than you do. Plus, a tennis racket and a supply of Your Life daily vitamin packs containing your daily vitamins and minerals. In handy packets wherever you go, take along daily vitamin packs from Your Life. And a waffle iron plus Staley syrup, the all-natural syrup. No preservatives, nothing artificial. Staley syrup with a rich country maple flavor that naturally tastes better. This is Jack Narr speaking for Beat the Clock, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Pew next over most of these CBS stations.
Friday on The Incredible Hulk, Esther Roll guest stars when David Banner battles a gas line to save a pregnant woman and her child. Then a demolition derby leads to double dealing trouble for those Dukes of Hazzard. And on Dallas, J.R. forces Sue Ellen into a lustful affair.
You just pretend I'm that cowboy.
An exciting Friday starting at 8, 7 Central.
This is CBS.
I didn't recognize you. Is Julie with you?
No, I'm afraid we're temporarily estranged.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I better call her.
Would you? I know she could really use some support right now. That would be great. Excuse me.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, I'm looking for the people from Playboy, Miss, I believe they're having cocktails.
Mademoiselle December, of course. This way, sir.
Nice talking to you, Karen.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, hi, Karen. I'm fine. Yeah, how are you? Well, I know, it's been far too long.
Yeah, I know it has been. But listen, Julie, I was so upset to hear about you and Alan. Yes. Oh, I understand. I know it must be. No, well, it's just that you two are so good together.
Sunset MOC.
No, I just ran into him.
You saw him where? With a what?